treat yourself how you would like to be treated by the universe. The universe being people, the universe being God, your everyday situations, how you want to be treated by companies, when you buy things. You have to show the universe how you want to be treated every single day. That is what you'll get in return. Every single thing and every single event that happens in your life is a reflection of your own self-beliefs that is going on in your subconscious brain. Every event you come across is because you have manifested that event. If that event is negative, it's because there is something going on in the back of your brain, in the subconscious part of your brain, that you have unconsciously manifested into your life that is negative, because you were on that frequency already. That is what your brain and your body was vibrating at already in order for you to be attracted to that event that occurred to you. You need to be treating yourself how you want to be treated in the universe, and I'll explain more on what I mean in a second, and I'll explain exactly how we can show the universe how we want to be treated in order to manifest the life that we want and the treatment that we want. The passive princess treatment. Again, if you want to work one-on-one with me, obviously I've got the passive princess package linked down below. As of recently, it is brand new, where we create custom affirmation rampages and I work with you one-on-one. All the details are in the link. So yeah, that's down there. But anyway, so if you want to achieve, for example, financial freedom, right, then we need to be showing the universe what this means for us. It's different for everyone, right? It could be you being treated like a passive princess in terms of finances, like financial abundance, you doing what you love every day. It could be being treated like a princess by literally everyone around you, companies, workers, people in the street, anyone, right? But we need to show the universe what this means for us. For example, like if you've got those unconscious beliefs going on in your brain, like I spoke about, if someone comes up to you and they're like, oh, you're so ugly, like why are you doing this? Like there is some part of you that actually thinks that is true, and that is why it hits a nerve with you, that is why it triggers you, is because you have manifested that event based on your thoughts that are going on in your brain. 88% of your brain power is took up by your unconscious, and 12% is took up by your conscious brain. And we already think thousands of thoughts every single day consciously, so just imagine how many thoughts are being thought in your unconscious brain. Thoughts create our reality. What you focus on grows, right? If you imagine things, they are pictures being sent into the universe, into consciousness, that create your future. If you're thinking thoughts and saying words out loud, and those thoughts are not only being sent into the universe from your conscious brain, but also you're then reprogramming your subconscious brain to actually further think that. And obviously if you think something enough, it becomes a belief. And if a belief is thought for long enough and held for long enough, it becomes a personality trait, as Joe Dispenza said. Okay, so do you want to become a person with a personality that hates themselves? No? Then don't say anything negative to yourself, about yourself, and do the self-work every single day. Affirmations, visualizations, whatever you want. Imagine yourself, talk to yourself like you are a princess, like you are a goddess, like you are the best thing that has ever happened to this universe. That is what you need to be reprogramming your subconscious brain, but also telling the universe. So you're telling the universe upwards, and you're also reprogramming and doing the work on this level, right? Dream analysis is a great way to think what's going on behind your brain, because when your consciousness is off, your subconscious is running the show all night long when your conscious is off. So if you want to analyze your dreams, there's a good way of knowing what's going on behind there. If you want to know what's going on behind there, look at your triggers on a daily basis. What do you get triggered by? Are you arguing and then they say something and then snap, that just super triggers you? Like, that's it, then you're gone. Like, what is actually triggering you on a daily basis? Because all of these triggers are coming from your subconscious brain. Have you got like this one type of person that you keep manifesting into your life? This one type of relationship, toxic relationship, or even friends that are always negative? I have had such an experience with friends that have always needed taking care of, that I realised it was actually something in my subconscious brain that I keep manifesting for myself. So these things are all going on in your subconscious brain. So when we start reprogramming our subconscious brain, we then have positive 88% thoughts in our brain, right? So we have the 12% that we can control, and then the 88% that we don't control. So we want to be reprogramming the subconscious brain, so then those behind the scenes thoughts on top of the thoughts that we say on a daily basis consciously, so then it's like 100% of your thoughts are then positive, right? Both your conscious and your unconscious brain have the same thoughts. They're now congruent because you've done the work, the shadow work. You've realized what's going on behind the scenes, and you've reprogrammed that subconscious brain. So now those subconscious thoughts and images can now also manifest into your life. Because if you have 12%, your conscious brain, those thoughts are going into consciousness, right? Into the reality. That is powerful, don't get me wrong, but what if you had the 88% other thoughts as well on your side, also doing the work for you? You're having 88% more better manifestations. So your manifestation is going to appear so much faster if you actually just do the work and figure out what is going on behind your brain. So the camera now, because it's cooled down again. But this can also appear in terms of relationships. If you keep settling for this toxic type of person, there is a part of you that needs to be healed. A part of you that thinks you deserve that toxic relationship, and that is why you keep manifesting it. So it's like you are literally manifesting every single thing in your life. You're treating yourself how you want to be treated. So what do? We start treating ourselves better. We start taking care of ourselves. We have to love ourselves before we can love anyone. Okay, my nan even told me this as a kid. She says you have to love yourself or else you won't be able to love anyone else. And I literally took that to heart. I was like, oh my god, like, do I love myself? Do I even love everyone else? Like, I thought that I physically couldn't love anyone else unless I loved myself, because kids, we take things seriously, okay? Anything that gets said to us is concrete, and that is exactly why we need to be reprogramming our subconscious, because although there's a lot of positive things that got told to us as kids, there's also a lot of negative things that got told to us as kids. So we want to be treating ourselves like the person, basically acting as if. So if you see yourself as a millionaire living in a luxury house, going on luxury holidays, treat yourself like that person, and you will manifest that lifestyle so damn fast. Because you know what, right, for example, if we do want to manifest that lifestyle, even if you're not going on holiday and traveling all the time, get ready as if you are. So you shave your legs, you do a bit of self-tanning, you get your eyelashes done, you get your nails done, you make sure your hair's dyed nicely. Do this all the time. Treat yourself like you're going somewhere nice all of the time. You will start manifesting things. You might manifest a holiday, you might manifest free treatments, but when you're out here and you're looking after yourself, and you again want to attract a positive friendship or even a partner, those people can see how much you look after yourself. If you walk to the shop in slippers and a dressing gown, you could meet your partner there. What does that say about you? It says that you're lazy. It says that you don't respect yourself. It says you can't even be bothered to dress yourself to go outside and show yourself to the world, especially if you're in your slippers. Guys, if you're going outside in your slippers, you are not stepping foot back inside my house with those same shoes on. We take our shoes off at the door, okay? This is how much you respect yourself, okay? You are telling the world how to treat you when you go out looking like a slob. So stop going out and looking like a slob. I literally will always do my hair and a little bit of makeup every morning, even if I'm not really going anywhere. If I'm literally sat here on the sofa all day, fair enough, I don't care. But like, if I'm just taking the rubbish out or I'm doing chores, I always feel better when I put a little bit of effort into myself, because then you show up better. You show up confident with your head back, your chin up, your shoulders back, because you've put effort into yourself. You feel good about yourself. That is a high vibration, and what do high vibrations do? They bring more high vibrations and more positive events into our life. So when you're sat here having negative thoughts and treating yourself badly, right, even if you're not treating yourself badly, okay? Personally, I've never treated myself badly, but it's very, very, very easy, and a lot of people just neglect themselves. So you might not treat yourselves bad, it's just you neglect yourself. So for instance, I would get to the summertime and I would put on some shorts, for example, and then I'd be like, oh my god, did I neglect my body this winter? Because like you look at your legs and you're like, oh my god, like I haven't moisturized, I haven't shaved, I haven't like done anything good to my body this winter time, and now it's the summertime and I'm like, oh my god, I've realized now, you know, when we moisturize every day and we always shave and then you might tan, you might go outside, you wear your SPF, and it's like you look after yourself in the summertime when you're showing it to the world, but you realize you've neglected yourself in the winter time. If you can't go outside today in a short dress that shows most of your body off, even if it's not like a skin tight dress, and you can't show your body off, then you've neglected your body already. If you're not comfortable with showing your body to the world, you've neglected it already. What foods are you eating? Because if you had £1 million, would you still be eating Mackies all the time? Would you still be eating like rubbish? Or would you be like, oh, I'm rich now, I'm gonna get a private chef and I'm gonna eat sushi every day, and I'm gonna eat like porridge and fruit and vegetables and greens all the time? I don't know why it says porridge, that's a bit random. But like, that is how you're going to treat yourself in your next level self, in your highest self, in your highest reality. This is how you treat yourself. So therefore, when you treat yourself now and it's not in alignment with that, you're never going to get that if you don't treat yourself like it now. You need to be acting in the end state. Like I said in my last video, act as if to send physical directions to the universe. Act as if, and send those thought patterns into consciousness to tell them what you want your reality to look like. With no directions, you won't get anything. If you don't think anything, you won't get anything. You will stick in the same cycle every single day, and in 30 years time you'll be living the same life, on the same wage, in the same house, with the same friends from 30 years ago. Guys, if people are leaving your life, it's a good thing. It means you have elevated yourself out of their frequency. They cannot hold you in their space anymore because you are too hot to handle. You're too high of a frequency to handle. You literally elevated yourself so much that you are not part of their world anymore. So even if it might be sad and everything that they've left your life, but it is a good thing. I don't care if they say you've changed, you have grown. So yes, of course you have changed. You don't want to be the same person for the rest of your life. I don't want to be the same person I was in school. I want to be mature than that. I want to be wiser than that. So changing isn't always a bad thing, right? You're going to outgrow a lot of things. So treat yourself how you want to be treated, and you will just literally transcend into your next level self. That is the message I want to give to you guys today. I hope it made sense. If you have any questions, drop them down below. But on that note, I will see you in the next video. Bye!